So we have 2 moles of carbon. We want to turn them into atoms of carbon. What I'm showing here is the reason that we began teaching factor label in the last section. And it's kind of emphasized that many of the chapters in chemistry are still using factor label, and they're just using it in different ways. This is the most popular and the most helpful use of factor label in chemistry, is making sure that the units turn out correctly at the end. Remember, this is what has the unit, and there's only one unit, so you're starting here. Remember, before you put the numbers in, write down the unit diagonally. It's the same thing as writing moles of carbon, because they're going to be multiplied times each other. It's the same thing as writing that. Those numbers will cancel, and those units will cancel, and you'll be left with whatever unit is left. And what it wants us to turn it into is atoms. So it wants to know about the atoms of carbon. So we want to figure out, we have moles and we have atoms. We know that in 1 mole, there are that 6.022 times 10 to the 23rd atoms of carbon. So we do the math on that, and we get 12.044. I just multiplied that first number, but you can throw this in your calculator also. Times 10 to the 23rd. Our mole units canceled, but we still were left with atoms of carbon. Practice it on your own for the hydrogen, and make sure that we're getting it in your calculator correctly.